Here's your tea, son.
Oh, thanks.
What's that nonsense you're playing?
It's Modern Warfare. Close the door on your way out, Granda.
Do you not get tired of playing these games?
Not really, there's different ranks and stuff, so there's always something to achieve. You were in the war, weren't you?
Yes, I was. But back then it was no game.
Well, it must have been exciting though, travelling the world and fighting for the country.
You're starting to sound like your mother whenever she was your age.
Well, that's how she used to describe the war when I used to ask about you.
I only told your mother what she wanted to hear. Everyone has their own little fiction of what war looks like. I can tell you now, those who haven't been on the front line shouldn't even attempt to imagine what it was like. The thoughts that used to run through my mind back then, it wasn't me. In battle, you become something else entirely. You don't think normal thoughts.
If you felt that way about it, why didn't you just quit?
There was no quitting. Not in the height of the war. The only way you could quit was to be killed in action. My friends and I would often write letters to home about our experiences. We lied, of course, revealing the truth of war in those letters would have broken our families' hearts.
I see what you're saying.
It was never war, it was controlled genocide. Countless men needlessly lost their lives, men that were like family to me. Every time you talk to someone, you were always conscious that it may be the last conversation you'd have with them, the last words you'd ever speak. Those who win wars are never the ones who participate in them. Oh no. Those who win wars are the ones that sit behind a desk in a suit and tie. The ones who kick back in their armchairs with a cigarette in their lips and whiskey in their hand are those who win wars. If only they could witness firsthand the sheer mass of the horrid death that occurred on the front lines. Only then will they die a death of shame and remorse. But that's never going to happen, is it? The death of 60 million isn't exactly something you can sweep under the rug. I remember clear as day the first time I ever killed someone. It was a relatively young man. Couldn't have been much older than 20, same as me. The worst part was he was unarmed, defenceless. All I remember is the look in his eyes, the look of dread, fear, the look of an inevitable fate. I remember hearing in a novel somewhere about the tragedies of the Civil War and the siege of England. My foolish assumption that people were more civilised nowadays was turned on its head. I guess, as it turns out, we are more violent than ever. The very meaning of the word humanity has lost all of its weight. I guess in a way the entire world brought into the lies out of pure fear in a time of uncertainty. Up to this point, blood has been spilled in the name of just about everything. From God to politics to simple hatred, the so-called war to end all wars only spawn new threats. You want to know what I think? I think if hell really exists, they're probably running out of room by now.